everyone. Sorry about that. I lost track of time, and I know it's not too far off, but it's just a tad bit off. Yeah, let me transfer things over real fast. And we should be able to start things up. And that, like the stream title says, I'm hoping we can at least get to Inazuma today. That is all dependent on if my internet wants to work. Like last week, it was not the prettiest. But yeah, let's hope it does better than last time. Oh boy. And I once again remind myself how long this title screen takes to load. I say this every week, and every week I forget to just start in game. Oh boy. I hope everyone's week is going well. I just, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. I know my week has been alright, I guess. It's a lot of work. Like, literally a lot of work. I've been going to work constantly. It's both fun and tiring at the same time. Which makes it sometimes confusing, because you're like, I really want to say I hate this, but at the same time, I actually love this, so it's a very interesting cycle of both wanting to hate it, but at the same time, you can't really hate it.
The matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct? That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations.
And I just realized my cat is locked in my room. Oh my goodness. One more second. Gee, since I'm going back to college not next month, well, it's not in August, but I think everything put together will not happen next week. Because I'm literally working until I turn on stream, so hopefully next week it's a lot better.
Talk about that which I see or hear in you. This is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to
fair
how
enough.
you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
Yeah. Wish I could tell you.
Extraordinary. So then,
I said
might
I don't
be
know
so
how
bold
they
as
came
to
from there.
inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Paimon. No, Paimon's companionship.
Nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However,
true.
I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Sure, why not?
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
How? How did he summon monsters? I'm so confused.
Cool it.
It's like, yeah, now show me your skill, and you just proceed to summon a group of monsters. Makes sense. Gee, this one's not getting vaporized for anything. Try to put it out so I can freeze it. Oh, did not mean to reignite it, but... And there we go, now it's frozen. Oh my goodness.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Prepare to be blown away.
This is crazy. Oh, really?
Let's light it up. Off we go.
Freeze.
Oh, nice, and we broke a shield. Makes things a lot nicer.
Get out of here. Out of the way.
Oh, this one's
Adventure
almost
time.
done.
Off we go.
Just a few hits from Benny. I was wondering why it was so loud. Goodness. I did not realize I had to turn it up that much. And one more hit. Or two. Whatever. There you go.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
Oh, well, nice. Thanks for the info.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to
Good
know
question.
what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters.
That's
For
it, considering
allowing
I
me
don't
the
have
honor
one
of
yet.
Witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
Oh, well,
So
that
that's
helps.
what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead.
Oh
outset.
my, that's...
Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
Yeah, just
As
slightly.
far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Sure, why not? Makes it easier on me.
Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Well, it ain't gonna be me, considering I don't even want it.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our
where's the
first
other one?
combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing
Look at that smile.
Lyra's
That's
traveling
great.
hero.
Wow!
Lumine's just happy to be here.
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they're too intimidated. Yeah, that's it.
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
That's
Wait a moment.
great.
Something doesn't seem right about this.
Uh-oh.
Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Oh, please. Don't make me go on a super long quest. Just... You better be there.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Uh,
The vision is missing.
Here goes the long quest
Did
line.
somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
Oh,
If you
boy.
would, please come with me.
I mean, I got to anyways.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Well, unless somebody can sense the winds are coming, because I can't. Oh. Well, found it.
A wind current?
The
Wait, there's
winds have
boxes.
come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride
See,
the
I
winds
want to
up.
collect these,
From
so
there
I'll be
we
right
can
back.
continue our search for clues.
Oh, that was a tad bit too high. I don't know how that was a challenge, but
What made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too?
I heard
What
it the
does it
second it
sound
was
like?
stolen.
Hubris. This way. Follow me.
Oh,
There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
but of course I am.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Oh, treasure hoarders. That's always
just
a
as
fun
I
time.
expected. In which case, please stand back.
Well, I'm just gonna fire strike him.
Why do they never miss?
Freeze!
These are not very difficult. I'm just dodging all their movements too.
Dodge this!
Wingblade.
Okay. Now we just gotta keep running. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore those because you can never hit them and I'm not in the mood to deal with them, so.
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
Oh,
I had even prepared a
Nice to
boat
have
to
me
ensure
hit,
a
what the
quick
heck?
getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This
Dang,
has
that
nothing to do
stinks.
with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a
Dang.
grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style.
only Kazuha would just
You-
trash a
you-
thief for the fact he
But
can't
most
steal right.
disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
Well, you lost. That stinks.
Drat. This should have gone differently.
Yeah, honestly, I'm willing to let him go if he just doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, just let the vision and we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Oh, we got bad cop and good cop, huh?
You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Dang,
Whoa,
Kazuha,
whoa,
calm
we
down.
don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Thanks, Kazuha. That's your fault. Takes it no knockback at all. What in the world? I can't even freeze him. Interesting.
Freeze!
Oh, there it
So
is.
sorry.
I didn't do it the first time.
Everybody stand back!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit easy. Oh. Oops. I'll have to grab that once we get out.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Crazy how he's just experimenting with the vision.
Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands.
Honestly, he could have
When
fooled me. He
people are
looks like
forced
he
into
enjoyed
a
that.
corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened.
Dang, Kazuha.
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
Can't promise it.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
He looks so
No
sad.
matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind
what's up
this
with him?
vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of
Dang, that's
eternity.
creepy. What the heck?
While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha?
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
Bad for
Do
him.
not let my feelings trouble you. But thank you.
Poor Kazuha. Oh, but now we gotta walk all the way back. Oh, dang it. What's being highlighted up here? Oh. It's these trials. We could probably do this after, at least I at least want to get to, I think it's called Ritou, which is like the beginning part of, Inazuma. After that, we can maybe do those little trials. They're interesting. They're just like a little interesting way of using characters' abilities. And then obviously the other one is another event that we don't have unlocked, so I can't really do it, unfortunately. Dang, it's taking forever to walk back. Dang, everyone's gone.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Uh-oh.
It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
Oh, dang it.
Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
I say obviously I won.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Hyman thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
Yeah, it's a bit underwhelming.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
I guess we get to go to Inazuma now.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not
Pretty
forget that
much,
this
yeah.
is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
I hope he does.
He'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Oh no. Don't tell me. Oh, we can. Oh. I was waiting for it to be like, yep, time to get to the next level. I guess this could be a good time as any to maybe stop, do the daily commissions and the character trials or whatever they are. Since we're kind of in this weird area of waiting anyways. We can do these then. I'll just do them solo because they're not too difficult anyway, so. Alright. So this time we use this ability to essentially throw a little character into like the vine little reeds. You'll see what I'm talking about when they come out. Most of these games are pretty self-explanatory. You just kind of
Don't be scared.
just when you just throw them in. making sure you use the skill and can like throw them right.
Stay put.
Oh well, let's say where are they going?
Don't be scared. Uglay, you're up. Stay put. Don't be scared. Uglay, you're up. Don't be scared.
Almost got that last one.
Hit. Yeah. Stay put. Don't be scared.
Yeah, it's not very enticing gameplay, but it's interesting ways of using characters' abilities.
Uglay, you're up.
Oh,
Stay put. Don't be scared.
I thought I got both of them. That's my bad.
Stay put. Uglay, you're up. Don't be scared. Stay put. Don't be scared. Uglay, you're up. Stay put. Don't be scared.
Oh, sheesh, we're almost there from that alone.
Stay put. Uglay, you're up. Don't be
The really
scared.
annoying thing is hearing the same voice line over and over.
You're up. Stay put. Uglay, you're up. Stay put. Uglay, you're up.
There we go. Oh, so now we just use her abilities, or actually, basically basic attack abilities, anything that can use Animo to kick the characters, enemies back. Once again, this one's pretty self-explanatory too. It's not. None of these are like really difficult to get. So you have these here. You just kind of kick them that way. Use a charge attack probably there to get him closer. Oh, and those were the only ones. Nice. And then use that. There you go. I remember when they did this. I don't remember how long ago the original one was, but there's another one that they did like this. It's like a fun little event that you don't have to worry too much about, and you don't have to like have strong characters for. Oh, come on. Oh, nice. So I think what we have to do is get it fully charged up to full, and then it'll throw them farther. Going the gold, geez. Nice. Only one more. And this is, actually Kazuha's. You use essentially the elemental skill and burst to break the enemy shield, which each one has their own specific way of breaking them. It's, once again, like it'll place a fireplace if you need to break their shield, or if you need to break their shield with water, it'll give you a hydro amber. It's nothing difficult. Like this. Or like that right there, and just use the hydro amber to break it.
Into the wind. One with nature.
Break that, I guess, manually, unfortunately. We weren't close enough.
Wind struck.
Oh my goodness.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
There you go. Now there's just pyros sitting around everywhere. Nice. Alright, time to do the next one. So in this one we use essentially the elemental skill to like, it's almost like teleporting, basically. Like, I think I can do it here. You kind of hold this, then you just
Here you are.
teleport to it. Oh, where's where's the platforms? There they are. So we just gotta run around and collect coins. And yeah, you do something like that. If there's a gap too large to actually jump through, you can just do that and be fine. So I think what I'm gonna do is do that, and then yeah, I didn't think we could make that.
Flicker.
And just fly over to it, I guess. Try to get the... no. I was trying to get the last big coin before we had to go back up.
Flicker.
Okay. Oh geez, I about fell off there.
Here you are.
And should be last coin? Yep. Right, so this one's almost like you're just using it to fly almost. Kind of interesting. So essentially, yeah, you have this ability where you can use it to go up and fly and do all your abilities or whatever. Except in this one, you don't actually run out of it. It just kind of stays there forever.
Squall and Fury.
Yeah, so as you can see, I'm just kind of flying forever. And they gotta break these to get more coins. Oops. Not the button I meant to click. Oops. There we go. And you can also sprint, so you can get these coins faster. I don't know how to go down though. That's like the one thing I don't know how to do.
That's far enough.
Besides getting knocked over and just thrown down.
Search for it.
Oh, well, darn it. There you go, now I can just fly around and grab them all. Grab all these coins and then just start doing damage to it.
How
Oh.
amusing.
Darn it.
Search for it.
I think this is the last one we have to do. At least I thought so anyways, I could be wrong. Yep, there it is, we're good. Alright, this one we use our claymore to essentially smash a bunch of big rocks. This one's pretty self-explanatory too. You just kind of go up and you start smacking the rocks, and certain ones gives you abilities. Like I believe that yellow one allows you to do more damage. At least I believe so. Anyways, let's break it. Yeah, it's like an insta break. Except for the red ones. The red ones don't insta break, unfortunately. I always try to keep breaking the yellow ones so that my attack power always stay high. Right.
I'll catch up.
Nice. Love the clear the whole board ability.
As a good knight should.
Well, just keep spinning and we just get all of the points. There we go. Now we have today's character trial, which I'm not sure what it is, so we'll find out. So it's the same one as up here, except with Amber. This one's a bit different. And then... okay. So it's just Amber's that's the same. Okay. This should be relatively... I'm not gonna say relatively easy, because then I'm gonna fall on my face, but... should be okay to do. Jeez, you gotta throw that. Maybe it's not the same. You gotta, like, throw these. Like, it just immediately explodes, too. Dang. You gotta be really good on predictions here, or else you're kind of hosed. 'Cause then you gotta line up that whole shot again. As I just keep attacking this one. Nice. It was still going. I did it so much that it almost seemed like it backlogged the amount of times you needed to say the character skill. Oops. So this one, essentially Yellen has a running skill basically, and we have to essentially dodge a bunch of boulders while collecting the coins. Yep, dodge the giant big pinballs while we grab all the coins. Which is not too difficult, but it's like, you gotta make sure you gotta know where they're at all times. Oh my goodness. Like that, they were just closing in on me there. I missed a singular coin. Darn it. There you go. Now they're all gone. Gee, she's like, pinballs are almost chasing me. Grab this coin roller over here. Oh, geez. Alright, 20 more. Ooh, well, completed it right before hitting the pinball. Alright, this one you got essentially, time Beto's ability. Which is like, basically a gigantic swing like that. Granted, it does more than just swing, but for the purpose of this minigame, it just swings. Essentially, we just gotta pop them. Oh boy, this will be a bit interesting. Well, we'll see, I guess. And stuff like that, where you have to knock all of them out at once. And then they throw the golden ball at you and everything else. Ooh, all the balls scored have been doubled. Oh, I missed that entirely. Darn it. them out awfully fast. Like, I know that's the whole point, but geesh. Pop those. Missed singular one. I think this should be it right here. Nice. Right now we get to claim all these. And at the same time, do the daily commissions, which are a Mondstadt today, seems like. I'll go to this one and go right, I think it is. Right. Jeez, why is it so far away? All the way up on a mountain and through the river and through the ocean and across the ocean and sheesh. All for pudgy technicians. Alright, well that was unfortunate for everyone involved.
Come on, we can do it.
I thought that would have attacked.
I'll protect
Well,
us. Oh.
oh, well they blew it up, not me. Not my problem. She summons me literally on, or summon a, what is it, her spiky vine or whatever right on top of me. Now wait, I'm definitely battling some enemies that aren't a part of this. Dang it, come on.
Freeze!
What in the world is going on here? He just disappeared.
Adventure time. Off we go.
I don't understand. Where did he just go? He just disappeared.
Cool it!
Let's dance.
Oh, come on, just go down already. There we are. Oh, now the shield guy's back. Oh my goodness.
Windblade.
Just wait, that was completely uncalled for. Oh, come on, let me out of it. Let me out of it.
Let's light it up.
Alright, he's finally done.
This moment will be frozen.
I'm going in.
There we are.
Dodge this.
Windblade.
Freeze!
Oh, go down. It's gonna be so annoying. Okay. soldier want? Or knight, I guess. I'm so ready to leave. Just get back to Mondstadt. Oh, traveler. Hi. Can I ask you a favor? As you can see, I'm with the knights and I'm on patrol right now. I told my girlfriend I would send her a letter before too long, just to let her know I'm safe and sound. Then things got busy and I forgot all about it. Dear me, could you deliver this letter to her for me? Her name's Glory. Oh, Glory. Yep, the blind girl, the dandelion seed collector. Well, okay, interesting. You must be Godwin. Gloria mentioned you. Or Glory mentioned you. What? How do you know Glory? I mean, we've helped her out before, but whatever. She made you run an errand, you say? I hope it wasn't anything, oh my goodness, crazy, probably. Dang it, I can't click the... Should I click the autoplay stop? Dandelion seeds, eh? This sounds like my Glory, alright. So, yeah, what is he doing here? Because I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to be here. Yes, well, that was the plan. Let me, fill you in. Oh, come on. Here at the time, the Grandmaster left Mondstadt and took 4 out of every 5 knights with him. Right, well, I was on one of the ones assigned to the expedition. But unfortunately, just as you're getting to set off, I realized I lost the keepsake that Glory gave me. By the time I was already done looking for it, they already left. I still haven't figured out how to catch up with them, and in the meantime, I've just been milling around here. I can't bring myself to go back to Mondstadt. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Jeez Louise, that's a really bad yawn. I can only imagine what the knights would think of me if I just came crawling back. Also, I promised Gloria I would send her letters and gifts from all around the world. I said I would send her the world. As you found out, I'd never even make it out of Mondstadt. Please deliver this letter to Glory for me, won't you? I bet she's worried sick about me. Why not try the Dandelion hotline? Yeah, I don't think there's such thing as a Dandelion hotline, but hey, whatever. I can't thank you enough. Please keep everything I told you a secret, though. I mean, I kind of want to tell her truthfully, but I mean, I feel like that's just me. Alright, should be over here, I believe. Yep, there she is. Hello, I know that voice. Traveler, it's you, isn't it? What brings you here today? A letter? For me? Who would do that? Godwin. Have you seen him? I guess that must mean he's okay. Did he say when he'll be back? Sorry, forget all that. I'm sure he must be too busy to answer all these questions. I don't want to put any more pressure on him. Where could you read the letter to me? Quietly. No one needs to hear this but the two of us. The stone picks and leeway have attracted the attention of many knights, but I'm not a fan of them. Stone is rough and scratches the hand. Instead, I like a kind of flower. Yeah, I like a kind of flower known as a silkflower. It has a fine texture and gives off a faint aroma. If I weren't so far away, I'd bring some back for you. I bet you'd love them. Wow, you read it so nicely. Is that something you do a lot? Leeway Harbor. Wow, Godwin really is seeing the world after all. Thank you. I will treasure this letter. Next time you see Godwin, do tell him I'm thinking of him. Jeez. Just after how sweet that was, I don't know how you could stay away for that long. Did you deliver my letter? Gloria sends her best wishes. Phew, at least she's not mad at me after that long silence. How do you know about Leeway Harbor when you've been milling around Mondstadt this whole time? Yes, all my stories are based off things the Grandmaster has told me. He's been everywhere. Anyway, thanks again. You've been a huge help. Here, take these dandelion seeds. I picked them myself. Next time Gloria asks you for more dandelion seeds, I'd appreciate it if you could help her out again. Whatever. There we are. was weird. I thought something happened, but I guess it didn't. Even though it seemed like it did. Oh, there's an Anemoculus right there. I'm gonna just hop up here if possible. Yeah, 'cause I can. Yep, hop up here and then turn around and climb up this. If I don't fall. Jeez Louise. I'd say refill my stamina up to full to make sure. Oh, nice. We're already at the top. Let me grab this. Where? Oh, there he is. I'm like, where did it go?
Let the show begin. Huh.
Darn it. Thought I had enough room to dodge it, but I guess not.
Dodge this.
I don't like when it goes up there. I just want it to come back down. Nice, here we go.
Cool it.
Able to freeze it. Ow. Very easy fix for that, though.
Dodge this.
Prepare to be blown away.
Nice, just got unfrozen, gets immediately frozen again, and then again. Wasn't able to get it fast enough, unfortunately.
Windblade.
Less than half, less than half. Dang. Okay, get down.
Let's dance.
Dang it again?
I'm fine.
Okay, next one. Actually, last one, I think. Try to grab all these fish while I'm on the way. Alright. Right on the water's edge, too. Okay.
Freeze.
Be gone.
Cool it.
Let the show begin.
You just can't hit me at all. I was about to say, I was like, I feel like the only thing that could hit me is this dang archers. And into the water. Yep, I was right into the water.
Everybody stand back!
Oh gosh, break the shield. that.
Windblade.
Jeez. About to use a charge up attack only to get frozen. That's gotta stink.
Dodge this.
Windblade.
Alright, it's got its shield back.
Let's dance.
Cool it.
Just one, like one or two tap. Okay. Nope. Darn it. Jeez, we teleport. There we go. Okay.
Add Astra.
Okay, and then claim.
Thank you for complete. Add Astra.
Okay. Is that
Add
it?
Astra.
No, okay, that's. I was wondering. I was like, what was I looking for? He was looking for something, and I kind of blinked on what it was. Wait, was that 4? I think we have 4 now. Oh, we do indeed have 4. What do we need more of? I ain't sure.
Add Astra.
Maybe the ore one, why not? Okay. Cool. We got that done. Claim these. Claim these. Oh. I guess they had some maintenance, and then this one, which I think it's because it's Hutao's birthday, but recently, or 7/15. Oh gosh, we haven't claimed this in a while. Recently, I've been asking Zhongling to teach me culinary arts. She obviously agreed, and my first task is to go up to the mountains and gather ingredients. The ingredients must be innovative. Now, my dear friend, having read that, I am sure your eyebrows must be furrowed as you wonder. Anything that flies in the sky, swims in the sea, or runs around the ground, and can fit into a mouth that has already been tried by Zhongling, so one still find innovative ingredients. Even I was confounded and wondered about, with hands most empty indeed, until I found myself sitting high in the boughs of a tree, legs swinging free when the answer hit me. So pure ingredients may be found at the end of the sky, but also right here in your face. This pine is solid, sturdy, and full of fragrance, to be perfect for roasting chicken. Ideas birth forth like water from a spring, so I shall dedicate a poem. The mountains are beautiful beyond compare, trees aplenty, and mushrooms rare, so long as your friends are there, even if eating grass most bare. I've chopped the pine and prepared the fowl, and the fire is already roaring. Now all I need is for you to come and taste my progress. Well, interesting. But I think it was a couple days ago, so happy Hutao's birthday, I guess. Oh my goodness. Let's just claim all these real fast. And then claim this one. And I believe we are all set. We just need to go to Catherine, and I believe we can start the next Archon quest. Hopefully travel in Inazuma. Goodness gracious, it has been a long time coming. here. Oh, not fall in the water. I mean, I guess we already did, but try not to again.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
Yeah. What about my trip to
Yes.
Inazuma?
I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct?
Yes,
now
it
that I
is.
think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
Darn.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
Well, nice. There it
The
is.
fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course.
Well, heck yeah.
There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Aww.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
I think Catherine just the
Well,
nicest.
if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I love it. I knew it. I knew there were multiple of you.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all
I love the
happy
eyes.
now.
I love the eyes Lumion gives. Just
Well,
like,
I
really?
guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Oh boy, don't tell me I have to climb all the way up that mountain again to fly down. Can I just teleport to it? Is that allowed? Oh, we can just teleport to it. Let's go. Makes my life easier.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Dang. Well,
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations.
whew. We got lucky then.
Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
This'll be fun. I love how people are trying to work and we're just getting in everybody's way. Normally happens like that. Oh, I guess Kazuha's coming with us. Well, we're setting sail. I think I have good reason to say I love their cutscenes. I mean, that was just really cool. Okay, I mean, bit cut short. It could have like at least shown us going through the storm, but I mean, close enough, I guess. Oh wait, never mind. There it is. I always love the change in music from region to region. It makes every region super unique in its own way just by having background music. So here's our first person, I guess.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Yeah, what do you mean stowaways?
Shush!
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
Well, I hope we can trust him.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Ritou for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts.
Oh.
If you run into any problems here, just
I
talk
guess we're
to Toma.
set.
But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh,
This
right.
is true.
Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Nah, yeah, we got this. We're set.
Please, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Yeah, because I don't think I have documents.
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Bending them, I guess? Yeah, now I'm scared. Well, this is officially Inazuma. After how many weeks of saying we were going to be here and then everything never working out? Actually, funnily enough, it wasn't this region, but I never did say. But speaking of music and stuff, I actually did my one of my papers in class on the music of Leeway, which always makes me laugh because it's interesting that you can do paper. Oh goodness! Oh sorry. Yeah, that I could do like papers over video games in class because my high school was not like that. So coming to college was super cool in that way. Being able to just talk about games and getting
Hello?
points for
Please
them.
state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here.
Just maybe.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules...
Well, yo, Paimon stinks at this. Paimon, just be quiet.
Apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are the entry papers for your kind perusal.
Oh, thanks, Toma.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
Rude.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Ritou.
That dude in the back has been sizing us up the whole time.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency.
Oh my goodness.
They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Ritou, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, Let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders.
Oh,
As
that's
the word
great.
suggests, outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku decree in force. Not even on Ritou, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Oh boy, this will be interesting.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Ritou, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
We've never been here, so no. Oh, look, a teleport point. Let's go and collect that real fast. Where's the, Oh. I'm gonna just do a little sidetrack, and I'm just gonna go get the statue real fast. Where is the statue? What the heck? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Just so I can light up this whole land. I love how we're definitely walking through something we definitely should not be able to walk through. But it's fine. What are they gonna do? Stop me? Okay, there's the statue. Grab the statue. And now we have a big, gigantic world opened up. Along with the entire ocean, because apparently the ocean is important here. Yep, here it is. Here's at least the beginning part, anyways, of where we're going to be spending our time so far. And then we don't have any of these, but these are essentially this region's a oculi. What is it? Yeah, electrocula. How did I say it before? What? Wait a minute. Electroculus. Yikes. I guess I've never said that before. And that kind of, I don't like the way that sounds. Does not roll off the tongue in any sense of the word. We can travel down to where Toma wants to meet up. Oh, just teleport. Teleporting will be easier. But I actually believe, though, unless I'm mistaken, I think if you try to go off the island, so like off this main island before you're allowed to, I believe it sends you back. You know what? Let's find out. I believe it sends you back, and I think it like, you know, has like a guard talking to you saying like you can't go any farther. Yeah, there it is. Hey, stop. Who is there? On us under the Kanjo Commission, we've been caught. Without a travel permit, you can't enter or leave Ritou. Seems if you don't have a travel permit, you cannot enter. Yeah. So essentially, without that travel permit, we're not allowed to go anywhere except this island. So we have to actually do it first.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Why? See,
Yes, please.
what I don't understand is why didn't Paimon just hide away?
The processing fee will be 2 million mora.
What?
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
I'm sorry. Who has that
That's
money?
right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
That's the math isn't what we're worried about.
So much questioning your math as...
Oh my gosh.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Oh my gosh, you're still destroying me, but whatever.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
Yeah.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma.
What?
I will make a record.
What?
Much obliged.
I'm sorry, what? No. Go back. I'm sorry, what? We went from 1 million to 400,000 to Toma literally saying 600 and a dinner.
2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
Oh, I'm glad Paimon agrees with me on this one situation.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech.
They're essentially trying to
When
haggle
some
money
here
out
at
of
the agency
this.
see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make.
Huh.
So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Dang.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Yikes, that's
Yes,
awful.
but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Well, that's a good
Yep.
thing.
And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Ritou. Essentially, it's an
You shouldn't-
association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
No, listen. It says survive on Ritou. Literally, these people are trying to survive, not live. Survive? It's a very interesting choice of wording. Oh my gosh.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
Exactly what I'm
I
saying.
see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration.
I could just
After
walk up and
all,
challenge
the
her. I
Rabbit
mean,
Shogun
there's...
is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
I mean, me just walking up with my sword drawn and saying I want to fight is definitely a way to get my point across, but I don't know.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Oh my goodness, that'd be interesting.
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Highly doubted.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
But,
Really?
yo, he's just good at this.
Wow, the Ritou Fixer's better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price. You understand?
Not you too.
No, he wants us to help him with something.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora.
It wouldn't be the first time.
In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Yep, kind of figured that one was gonna
I
happen.
like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Fixture works in mysterious ways.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association
pretty
is called
easy.
Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Alright, real fast. I'm gonna, go out and get some water, and at the same time do a few other things, and I'll be back. It shouldn't take more than, like, 10 minutes, but, oh, hold on. Which one is it? There you go. Yeah, I'll be right back. Give me just a few seconds.
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
permit. Documents and proof of identification ready. This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification ready. Why in the world can't I use my permit?
Please step forward and complete this form in order to stay in Ritou.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification ready. Why in the world can't I use my permit?
Alright, we are back. Swap things over real fast and we'll go right back in. Do I just talk to... Oh yeah, here it is. This is what I was like, who am I supposed to be talking to?
Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Nope, we got lucky.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
Well, they
But
kind of
it's
don't
not
want people
the
coming
root
in.
cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Ritou, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it.
Nice.
They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Well, that's dumb.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Gosh.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Oh, just slightly.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Yeah, that's a bit dumb.
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry.
100% they are.
What do you think we should
And
do?
they can get away with it because it's their nation. Yeah, I say we go talk to the
That
vendor.
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources this stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Ritou, He may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it! We're on the case!
I bet he gets all of his crystal marrow from the Kanjo Commission. And that's why he has it always in stock. And the Kanjo Commission just essentially keeps making more and more money. Would not surprise me one bit.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
Yep.
So, what do you need with me?
Yeah, where do you
The
get 'em?
sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business.
I mean, that's true.
Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your price?
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Well, see, okay, my first problem is we walked up and just asked that. We didn't even try to, like, hide the fact that we were working for them.
Let's check back in with him.
Really bad at covert operations, obviously. I don't know why I'm teleporting. It's not even that far. The sheer laziness of me just teleporting to get, like, 2 seconds more.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Yep. We need his help.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar.
Well, I'm glad he knows.
He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
Well, I mean, I don't know. That wasn't the first thing I was thinking about.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Ritou.
Well, that's not fair.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately,
I'm
that's
sure
how
it's
that
more
works.
nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Well, I guess we'll try again. Can't promise anything.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Hopefully he'll listen. That'd be nice. I mean, the other option is just force him to lower the prices. Don't want to do that, but...
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
It's time on your hands. Some would call that the form of freedom. Yep, let's do that.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
Dandelion wine would be good on a day like this.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Definitely dandelion seeds. Yep, definitely dandelion seeds.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
It is working, because we're good like that.
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
I mean, technically it did work for a few seconds, so...
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
If we wanted to rob you, we would have done it by now.
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Oh, nice. Try to now imitate Liyue.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Probably both.
Liyue.
I feel like Glazily? Yeah, I'm gonna say Glazily.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
Yeah. I mean... duh. That's why we're doing it. We're trying to make sure you feel bad about it.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me.
Yeah, and you're trying to
I'll sneak
screw
down
him
to
over.
the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Then why don't you?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
I mean, true.
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Let me guess. The Conjo Commission?
Alright. I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. Keijiro and his companions.
Oh, the Conjo
They
Commission.
start by
Like I said.
overtaxing the merchants.
Crazy.
Then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
Wow.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
Could have seen that one coming.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on. Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Well,
Really?
well, that would help.
Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Grab this.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailin' Breeze.
Okay. wants that wine, but alright.
Keijiro, it's him.
After him!
Well, not after him, we just sneaked. Oh.
Should I close love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Can I just walk behind him like this and he's not gonna...
Too close! It's too close!
Nope, never mind.
Notice this for sure!
Sorry. I need to think about it.
I didn't know how close I could get. I was like, I'm literally right behind him and this dude hasn't noticed me yet.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
We'll just hide right here. Uh-oh. You gonna sneak over here?
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Oh, now he's running.
What was that sound?
Nothing.
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
I say, now we're chasing you. Nice, there we go.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looks like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we
Weird.
take a look?
What'd you bury?
Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Ah, yes, the real reason Paimon came along.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here.
Actually, that could be proof right there.
Yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
What?
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
That's dumb.
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Well, now we have proof though. Albeit like one piece of proof, but it's still proof, I guess. There we go.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
Yeah, you're making a mockery of the
who are you?
rules.
Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us!
Uh-oh.
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
That is not how you
Word
make
has
a
it
modest
that
living.
Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yeah.
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Yes, we're threatening you.
Even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Honestly, if you
have
ask for
any
too
idea
much,
the
I
hoops
just
I
do
had
it.
to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
But of course not.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Uh-oh.
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
Nah.
And the only thing
No
you're
way
doing
you
is
just
stuffing
said
your greedy
that.
pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules.
What
Seize
rules?
the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
You guys don't even seem to be following the rules.
This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen.
Ah, there's
come
Toma.
now.
I was waiting for him.
Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Yeah, context, Paimon, context.
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
What? The what you just say?
Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Ritou's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young
lady of our clan some courtesy. Essentially shows her fan.
lady of our clan some courtesy.
Oh, well, okay, finished it now.
You
frankly.
wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
Oh?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough.
Honestly,
We're
I would
leaving.
just be quiet.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Oh, Toma's just like completely bad-mouthing him as they walk away.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. She's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Well, I'm glad he's in a high position of power and just never told us. That's good to know. Thanks for that.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
I mean, the Yashiro Commission, probably not their commission. I'm curious about this fan and why this fan is so good.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma.
Sounds like
given
it.
the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
Well, let's hope that she is as nice as they say, and not trying to hide anything. So as her attendant, are we helping her, you, or her? You know what? That's actually a really good question.
You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Thank goodness for that, because then we had a connection.
For just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
What is that supposed to mean?
Tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your
I'm not
help,
sure whether I
even
should
the
take that
Vision
as a
Hunt
compliment
decree-
or not. Taking character flaws against people, but I don't know.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
True though. We have one
Yes,
goal.
of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Good.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Ritou is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Well, nice. That should be everything sorted, it looks like, on Ritou.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up?
Oh. We never did get the travel permit, did we?
Paimon forgot all about that.
Darn it!
Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
That little... Darn it!
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing. As soon as we get off Ritou, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score.
Good idea.
Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
Oh. Okay, well I guess we didn't need to do that earlier. Ritou escape plan. Try to leave Ritou. Cool.
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected.
Well, we tried.
Traveler, you gotta think of something. Ritou. Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Yeah, that's wishful thinking, isn't it? Oh, it's behind. I thought that was the commission. It's over here? Interesting. Oh, geez, we didn't even get inside.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel.
Oh.
Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Huh. Did you get all that, mister?
Paimon.
My sincere apologies.
Stop acting smug. See, I'd be overjoyed at the fact that we finally got in without having to do 20 million things for once. Problem is, why is he letting us in? It's always the question, and we're not asking it. I'm gonna get this Electroculus? That's how you say it? Up top first. How do you... Oh dear goodness. We gotta go up here at least. Oh, we can do this. We can climb up here and then go to the side. And then... Oh, nope, I guess... Okay, give me a second then. What we're gonna do... Wait for our stamina to get full. And then just climb along the side of this roof. That was interesting and not really worthwhile, but whatever. We at least got it. Oh, jump. And, yep. That's one. I'll take it.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
Hey there. Dear gosh.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Yeah, that's a
Absolutely.
good and bad thing.
How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
I mean, true.
Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
Paimon isn't thinking about this at all.
I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Now, how do you know that?
Oh, you heard about that too? Yep,
I ain't sure about that one.
As I thought.
Not many people know about that. That's weird.
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Ritou is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. The water did not go down right and I had like a coughing fit. But yeah, go figure that they want me to do some chores, quote unquote.
You must know the Qingxian. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxian,
What? What?
Freshly picked, I mean.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
I think you might be a couple orders of magnitude off. Yeah, you're crazy.
Too much trouble, is it?
Of course it's too much trouble. 300 of
Then
them?
how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
We go from 300. We go from 300.
709 letters to be precise.
I take that back. I take that back.
How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
Obviously.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess that we're not supposed to leave Ritou.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Yeah, just be quiet, Paimon. We know what we're doing.
Halt, you two.
Just as I expected.
Huh? What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see.
Dear Traveler,
So this
what?
means she wants you to secretly meet her at night?
Paimon.
You didn't seem
Paimon.
surprised at all by this.
Paimon.
What's
Shh.
going on?
I'm trying to read Paimon. Dear Traveler, would that I could, oh my goodness, would that I could convey this message to you in person. I apologize for the hasty means by which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed. What the heck? What are these words being used in any way? This is my first time extending an invitation to an unknown outlander, after all. It is no mere coincidence that our paths have crossed. Therefore, I hope that you'd be so courteous as to meet me tonight under the glow of the resplendent moonlight. Please do not fret about the retainers and bodyguards. I will assure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company. So that person earlier that was staring at us, we shared a glance, but no, definitely he has no intention of letting us leave.
Something just didn't seem right about him. Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
Normally I feel like you would have to like change the time for this, but I guess it must have just been the right time. Which makes things a ton easier because we don't have to wait through the clock animation. Sorry for walking through their same gardens.
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
I'm leaving. The face Lumine instantly made when that was said.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamachi. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Ritou, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Ah, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Ritou. That is my promise.
So are we gonna like get their permission to leave Ritou before we leave Ritou, or am I gonna have to figure out the way to get out of Ritou without any help whatsoever?
To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, My father will have no intention of letting you leave Ritou.
Yeah, kind of figured that one.
We figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Ritou. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun.
Oh, an arrogant-sounding woman. Oh gosh, don't tell me it's the Fatui. Oh jeez, that would explain a lot about how he knew so much about us.
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
I guess we're going to be traveling within a bunch of goods. I am gonna... Give me a second. I don't know precisely where this is at, but I wanted to just shut off like the world invite thing. I believe it's in... Oh gosh, give me a second. Just so we stop having like the stop having the people keep like asking it and come into the game. Where is it? Co-op mode? Well, I can't access co-op mode right now anyways, so I guess we'll just leave it and see later. Once we can go into co-op mode, I'll click on it and see what it lets me do. I don't know where like the keybinds and stuff, or not keybinds, but the settings that change it are.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
Dang,
My
she's
lady,
good.
You aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
Oh yeah, you want to question my abilities? You want to fight?
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route?
No.
I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Jeez.
Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Yeah, they're kind of losing here.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yeah,
yes, but
he's got a point there.
That's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
She's
yes,
good.
My lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
Yeah, she's good. I gotta give it to her. I love how it's like Lumina's just like staring at the cart and watching it. It's so funny.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh my goodness. They've already taken a chunk of health already.
You're open.
I'll just throw that at him.
Let's light it up.
The wrong test subject.
Okay, so it's not gonna continue until we defeat the enemies. I was hoping it would continue if we just destroyed the obstacles, but I guess not. There we go. I wonder where the destination is, though. Oh my goodness, a buttload of them appeared.
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Why is there so many of them? This is ridiculous. Almost there. Nice. Chilitrolls now, really?
Watch out!
What's
More
this?
monsters.
Thunder Spear. Strange entity known as a Thunder Spear. It is a common sight in Inazuma. Characters who wield electro power or who are looked after by Inazuma, weird, can use it to move around at lightning speed. Character carrying an electrogranum or affected by electro in proximity to a Thunder Spear can move towards it at great speed.
It's inbound. Lady Hiraki, stay close.
Okay, this is a bit ridiculous. There's no way someone didn't set us up, because this is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this over there.
Be gone. There's more.
Oh my goodness.
Freeze. I'll protect us.
There we go.
Everybody stand back.
Fall before me.
Oh my gosh, these are not easy enemies to beat.
Ready, steady, go. Let's dance.
Dodge this.
About halfway, about halfway. Throw this over there. Hopefully this one gets sucked in. Nope. Oh nice, got him frozen. Almost there. I hope this isn't like the last fight. Are you kidding? How is it intercepted? What? I had like a minute left.
Please. These goods are being sent to...
Oh boy.
My lady.
Is there something...
And we can't skip this, so we just
My
have
lady,
to...
You aren't suggesting that you...
Please, do...
Yes, of course.
Now.
Tap, 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 tap.
Yes, Shinojo. Well,
Yes, but...
Well then...
Yes, my...
Oh boy, this will be interesting.
I'll protect us.
Almost got the crab. Oh, it didn't even... Oh, I thought it started moving. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be one of those missions, it looks like.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
And like, where's this we coming from when Paimon talks?
That's gonna hurt in the
And
morning.
aren't I the only one that's actually doing the fighting?
little taste.
Dodge. Prepare to be blown away.
I got carried. Freeze.
Oh, nice, it froze all of them, too. Jeez, these guys do not go down at all.
I got carried. That tingle.
Finally.
The wrong test subject.
And here's this boss fight right here. Where's the big bad guy?
Monsters sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Was that red guy not supposed to appear? Wait a minute. Did we just get hosed?
Let's dance.
Dodge this.
I think the first time we just got hosed, and I think a random enemy spawned that wasn't supposed to. Wow.
Freeze.
I'm kind of mad about that. Yeah, it was seriously a random enemy. Oh no, wait, it was up here. That's why.
Watch out.
Yep, there they are.
Monsters inbound. Lady Hiraki, stay close.
Oh my goodness, he does so much damage.
Light blade.
Windblade.
Dodge this. This man will be frozen.
Let the
Oh, that was
show
rude.
begin. Going in.
I want to get rid of this one first, because this one's the one that's been dealing me like a bunch of trouble. Throw it over there.
Freeze.
Fall before me.
Let's light it. I'll protect us.
Oh, come on.
Windblade.
Oh my goodness. That's rough.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there.
Why is she staring at me?
In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
Well, thank you, Chisato. That helps out a ton.
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
She would never hide
afraid to
anything
say
from
that.
us.
He's the one I love.
The one you love?
Shinojo, did you honestly think
Aww.
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
Poor dude.
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food or something to that effect.
That is wow.
Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
Well,
I wish you a
normally
safe
what
journey.
happens.
I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
Dang, dude. My guy just had his heart broken. The girl didn't even know either. She just broke his heart and he didn't even know. Offer the electro sigils to the sacred... Thanks for letting me read that.
We're finally on our own way again.
Oh, pillar wood crap.
Suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House!
Start this quest. Excuse me, busy traveler, but I have a favor to ask. Please look at the Sky Kitsune statue over there. There's a word within it that they say can only be removed by someone who has... Right, autoplay. Forgot about that. There's a word that says only can be removed by someone who has courage, values friendship, and who is favored by the might of Electro. Well, I'm gonna take a guess that means that I started that. I'm not too sure, though. Let's start traveling this way, though, and collect the waypoints and stuff along the way. Nice little village, though. Got a waypoint. Where's this electro sigil? Oh, top of a pole. We got this. We don't got this. I gotta swap plans. I'm gonna take a guess. Komori Tea House is within the city, it looks like. So we gotta travel just a bit more. What are you? I'm sorry, do that again? What? Hold on. I think that was a puzzle. It just went way too fast for me to see it. And so, I don't know if we can actually do this, though. Oh, we can. Okay. Yeah, so essentially to get within these barriers, you have to have the weird electrogrammas, or whatever they're called. It's, I don't think it ever explains it to you, but you just kind of learn it after a bit. Ow. Ow. I'm trying to get this thing to move again. Okay. I think it was like this. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm getting out.
Let's light it up.
Oh. I think I'm gonna break these last two and see what happens.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Nothing? Nada? Okay. But I believe, pretty confident these are electrocili.
Off we go.
They just seem awfully fast for what they are.
A reward on the road.
Hold on, there's two. I don't know where the other one is, but there should be one electroculus. Up here we can not use that one. Oh, that's why. Give me a second. We're gonna beat these up and then collect that electroculus.
Freeze! Let the show begin.
Be gone.
And they're just snatched.
What's the hurry?
Darn it. There's like a slight tick of oh gosh, I don't know what it's called. But the whole thing where it like knocks you off balance or whatever. Oh, disruption, there you go. It like disrupted me for like a brief second and it just stopped my ability. That was rude. Problem solved, we'll just freeze it.
Get out of here! Take cover!
I believe once we get rid of these, it should activate. Yep, I was right. And then we can push through here, it looks like. Yep.
I'll
Where?
keep this close.
Where are these electroculi? Am I losing it? Weird. Thought they would have been up there, but I guess not. I guess I should keep walking this way until we get to the main city. There's another one down here. Maybe we can get... Yeah, we can get to this one right here. What the heck? There's a whole chest there.
What a lucky day.
An Outlander. A good chance to attack with my sword. I guess just because it's like a special boss or something?
Stand back. I'll protect us.
Windblade!
Oh my goodness. I'm just like throwing elements around. They said brothers, so that's interesting. Unfortunately, you're a tad bit. What? Let me up there. There's no way I'm this short. Really? Can I climb to the top of this tree and jump? Yeah, there we go. Not gonna catch me not being able to get something just because I don't have a certain character equipped. Even though that's probably the way you're supposed to do it, but it's fine. Alright, let's activate this next quest right here. Hey, big sis, I have good stuff right here. What the heck are you selling? How pitiful being forced to do shady business at such a young age. It's not what you're thinking. I wanted to ask if you wanted to play a game of Tamari with me. Tamari? It's simple. I'll hide the Tamari somewhere nearby. If Big Sis can find it within the time of a Tamari song, you win. Huh? An awesome big sister adventurer who taught me. And she said, Kujari, remember, you must say if you win, you'll get the good stuff. So Big Sis, if you win, you get the good stuff. Who taught him this? Good stuff. Paimon thinks it's only right to play with children. But I still think Tamari hasn't played like this. Whatever. Honestly, I just, whatever. Yay! Well, I guess we're playing immediately if we don't have a choice. Oh, we're going the right direction now. Oh, it's down here. There it is. Beautiful ball is a Tamari that the kid Kujari was looking for or something. Okay, that'll be a different quest line. But now that we have it unlocked, we don't have to worry about it anymore. Wait, did I miss one? Oh no, the waypoint's up there. Okay. And there's more side quest lines that will just essentially start but never complete. How am I supposed to contact these two authors in this situation? Oh, Traveler, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. I was just in need of someone's help. Here's the problem. Yay Publishing House's annual novel writing competition is just about to begin, and as is our rule, we plan to invite a few of our writers to serve on the judging panel. However, we have two writers that are neither Inazuman nor do they currently reside in Inazuma. As you know, the present circumstances prevent us from inviting outlanders here. But if we fail to inform the writers of such important matter, that would also be inappropriate. So I thought if someone could at least send them a gift, the basic courtesies that would at least be satisfied. We could also attach a letter discussing further manuscripts, or future manuscripts. I mean, would you be willing to help me out? Yeah, sure. We're counting on you, Traveler. Chang the Knight's story, known as The First Apprentice of Guha, is a tale about the first apprentice of a famed martial art school in Liyue and a young girl from Inazuma whom he took on as a junior apprentice. If you were to ask me, the themes in the plot are a little outdated by this point, but enough readers buy it to keep it up, so they keep sales up. We also asked people to send some letters to him to suggest certain changes he might make in the future works to perhaps make a breakthrough. We've never received a reply. Perhaps the letters were lost along the way. Or... Okay, it didn't even let me finish that one, but whatever. Now this one I have no idea about. It's likely a pen name of some sort. But the book A Legend of Sword? That's, that one's an earth shatterer and a world shaker, and make no mistake. Both the setting and the story sent a veritable shocks throughout the literary world. I believe the writer also lives in Liyue. According to the traveling merchant who brought this book back to Inazuma, he first found this text at a Wanwen bookhouse. I think if you ask the staff at the Wanwen bookhouse, you should be able to find the author. However, well, never mind that for now. Here are the presents and the letters. I'm putting this in your reliable hands, Traveler. Wasn't there another one? Oh, there's one at the Adventurer's Guild, looks like. Time to talk to this one. Hello there, adventurer. Have your recent adventures been going smoothly? Sure. I would expect no less of you. Keep that up, and I'm sure you'll be a most excellent adventurer. Speaking of which, the guild is currently looking for adventurers to explore Surari Island. Would you be interested? Oh. Give me a second. I've been hearing scratching and I was wondering what it was, and it was my other cat who somehow has gotten trapped in the room as well. Come on. Give me a second. Yeah, he wasn't very appreciative of the fact that I locked him in here without him knowing. However, honestly, I didn't know he was in here because he trapped himself inside of the closet and then proceeded to sit within all the clothes within like the deepest recesses of the closet. So I did not even see him, so. Surrey Island, would you be interested? Yes, it is an island to the south of Narukami Island, with some parts of the island being subject to constant wild storms that have impeded the guild's exploration work thus far. Well, we have sent two adventurers, Miss Etsutsuko and Mr. Taisuke, to remain on Sarai Island and investigate a way to calm the storm. I'm afraid that they haven't come up with any leads so far. If you're interested, go to Sarai Island and have a look. It has also been said that the island is full of buried treasure. That said, please be very careful while you explore the island. After all, we have yet to determine the causes of the storm. Okay. Don't tell me there's another quest we have to claim. You come at last, I've been waiting for you. Are you kidding me? There's two of them? Another Catherine? Another? Have you ever seen multiple Catherines in a single location? Don't even. Don't act like I'm crazy. If you haven't, then they were one and the same. Do not. I am not crazy. Do not say that to me. As the only year-round receptionist in an adventurer's guild, I can use a special tool to instantly move between various locations in the world to deal with various important matters. Listen here. I know you don't have that ability. Don't call me crazy. I'm not crazy. After helping with your matters here, need to head over to Fontaine. The adventurers over there are notorious for frugality, so I need to receive them well. I also want to teleport, me too. You believe me? Sorry, I was joking. Please don't take it seriously. Then why are you lying to me? Give me answers, Catherine. You're just brushing aside my questions. Also, I thought you knew how to use teleport waypoints. So why can't you use those? Anyway, I won't bother you with pointless trivia. Come, I'll help you process the work that is needed by the Inazuma Adventurers Guild. Once things are processed, you can accept commissions here and also enjoy other benefits. Ad Astra Abyssosque, Adventurer. Don't... I was like, there's no way there's another one.
Ad Astra...
Okay. Yeah, it was just essentially setting up everything in Inazuma for Catherine or whatever, for the Adventurers Guild. Where? Oh, it was in the city. It just was in a different part of the city. It's right down here.
According to the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait! We're not the general public.
Yeah, what's up with you?
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Hey, just because it's true.
Really what Paimon means to say is...
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye.
Yeah, let us in.
In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Oh, calm the attitude, Paimon. Oh, there's Toma.
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
So... what?
Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Oh, wait, well, maybe.
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
True, though. That is 100% true.
Alright. I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
I thought that's Paimon's threat.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Ritou. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Didn't I say that I didn't want to help you, though?
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same, but when the lightning struck... Ah, so you've heard of his story.
Yeah, I meet a lot of
His
people
light
on my
still
travel.
burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
Really?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
What's that supposed to mean? Why do we have to see it? Oh my goodness, yeah, you really can't miss the thing. Well, let's see what's here, I guess. Actually, there's a sneaky little teleport point here. We're just gonna activate that real fast. Don't mind me while I do that.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Oh.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt Decree are put into the statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs, and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
That sounds boring.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt Decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
Only
way to be blunt
such
about
as
it.
yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
What was that?
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
Oh, it almost sounds like we could hear the people's visions.
That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you've just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So a vision symbolizes ambition and not power.
Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
Honestly. Are we... Okay. Just trying to make sure we watch the time. Oh, dear gosh. Yeah, so, because of how far away it is, I think I might just travel there, and that'll be about the extent of it, because, goodness gracious, it's awfully far away. The only good thing about these islands is the fact that, like, well, first of all, everything's relatively flat. There's, like, a few mountains, but it's not, like, anything crazy that you can't climb up. You know, unlike in Liyue. Because, like, yeah, there's this, but there's also, like, maybe a few others, but that's about the extent of it. Sorry, I had to sneeze really bad, and I did not want that to be picked up, because that would have sounded bad. Would have sounded bad. Okay. There should be a teleport point somewhere down here, and then one up there. I'm sorry, who noticed me? Oh, the Abyss Mage. And get off me. How is he chasing me this far? Okay. I forgot to do this viewpoint that was back in the village. Or maybe I did, I don't know. Maybe I don't remember. Where are you going? Okay, over here. What's off the side path? What? No, treasure chest. I'll take it.
I'll keep this close.
Just keep walking. Basically all we can do, unfortunately. Okay, so it looks like it's right there. Okay, so yep, this is it right here. Let's obviously wrap everything up, since we're getting pretty close to time today. Claim all these. And I know it's like a bit before time, but I don't want to I don't want to push it and then get to overtime. Ooh. I don't know. I do want to summon, I just don't know which one. I think Eula probably, because while I'm sure, you know, I don't know. I don't know which one's better, but it's mostly the fact that, like, I'm pretty sure this is Eula's second banner, and I don't know when she'll come back. So, I think it's just a good idea just to get Eula now. Yeah, I didn't think so, though. That would have been lucky if we had actually gotten Eula. Bunch of bows. Oh, good thing we're in Inazuma, now we got Toma. Oh, and a Favonius sword. Jeez Louise. Yeah, not bad. And we got a new character, so always a good thing. I love how I love how all the characters watch everyone walk by. Like, what are you doing? Oh, look, and now we can do Inazuma daily commissions. Let's check out this. Check out where Toma's at. Alright. And I think that might be just in time because my internet is looking at... well, it was looking a tad bit iffy just a few seconds ago. But, yeah. Thank you everyone so much for coming out and watching today. And if you're watching this back later, I appreciate you watching. It means a lot to me. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed stream today, and I hope everyone can come out to stream on Wednesday for Honkai Star Rail. And yeah, and I hope everyone has a great time until then. Thank you everyone for watching.